are gonna explain about macroeconomic problem based on the new article about EPF new scheme withdrawals and the way how to government measure to improve the macroeconomic problems. Before that, we would like to introduce ourselves first. My name is Muhammad Shafiq bin SIDEK and my matrix number is 2024422316.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Muhammad HARRAZ bin SHAHIDIN with a student ID of 2024201644.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is AMIRUL HAKIM bin HAMIDI and my matrix number is 2024697132.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad IKMAL HAKIMI and my matric number is 20244 06714.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is RENNEY bin AFFENDI and my matrix number is 2024230096. Good evening and welcome to today's segment. We are now discussing the recent update of the Employees Provident Fund or EPF and the implication of its new withdrawal scheme. Here's what you need to know. Alright, starting May 11, the EPF will restructure its accounts for member under 55 years old. This account will now include Akaun Persaraan, Account 1 for retirement saving, Akaun Sejahtera Account 2 for pre-retirement life cycle, needs like housing, education and medical expense, and for Akaun Fleksibel, Account 3 designed for short-term financial needs. Contribution will be divided into this account at the ratio of 75 to Account 1, 15% to Account 2 and 10% to Account 3. Members can move funds between accounts in certain direction, such as from Account 3 to more restrictive account, but not the other way around. Okay, now this structure includes an option for a one-off transfer of 57 billion from Account 2 to the newly created Account 3. However, analysis predict that only 25 billion of this amount will be withdrawn in the first year, significantly lower than the 44.6 billion withdrawn between the Pengeluaran Khas scheme in 2022. This suggests that the economic impact of the new withdrawal scheme on consumer spending, including in sectors like retails and automotive, will likely be more subdued. Okay, to give you more clearly, here's the context. During the Pengeluaran Khas scheme in April 2022, withdrawals reached 10,000 per member, providing a substantial boost in retail sales. However, this time, average EPF savings are more modest, 1,700 for the B40 group and 28,000 for the M40 group. This means the transfer to Akaun Fleksibel are expected to range between 1,000 to 3,000 per member. Kenanga research notes that the previous withdrawal scheme like iLestari and iSina were implemented during the COVID-19 pandemic to address urgent financial needs. This scheme had a significant but short-lived impact on retail and automotive sales. In contrast, the latest scheme is introduced in a relatively stable economic period, meaning its impact will likely be smaller. Now, what about the EPF itself? CIMB research suggests that while there might be some short-term effect, like reduced demand for Malaysia government security and government investment issue, like EPF portfolio is expected to remain robust. Conclusion, while the Akaun Fleksibel scheme provides members with a greater financial flexibility, its economic impact is expected to be modest compared to earlier initiatives. The EPF's new structures reflect a careful balancing act between immediate financial needs and long-term retirement security.
Welcome everyone. Now I will be explaining on the immediate impact of EPF withdrawal on the market. So the immediate impact such as those enabled by the new Akaun Fleksibel scheme, it is slightly subdued compared to previous schemes like pengeluaran khas. So the analyst has anticipated a withdrawal of 25 billion ringgit in the first year of account 3, which is significantly less than the 44.6 billion ringgit withdrawn during the pengeluaran khas scheme in 2022. So now we will going to talk about two sectors that we're going to talk, which is the first one is the retail sector and next one is automotive sector. Okay, now for the retail sector, retailers such as Pandini, Aeon, Patsun or Metro Jaya experienced a significant sales boost during the previous schemes. Given the lower withdrawal limits and the economic stability in the current scenario, the impact on retail sales is expected to be much smaller and short-lived. So for the next one, which is the automotive sector, so during the pengeluaran khas scheme, vehicle sales did not see an increase. In fact, they declined in April and May on 2022. So similarly, the current withdrawal scheme is unlikely to provide a significant boost to automotive sales, especially with stable sales and backlog figure already in place.
I'll be talking about the possible long-term economic effect of frequent EPF withdrawals. Firstly, there will be reducement in retirement saving. Why is this happening? Because when you withdraw the EPF, it will reduce the total amount that you can get when you retire, and potentially compromising financial security during the old age. EPF was designed to ensure that people have sufficient saving to support themselves after retirement. Therefore, frequent withdrawals can significantly reduce the saving and will lead to financial challenge in later years. Next is the loss of compound interest benefit. EPF accrues interest over time, and the compound will significantly boost the saving. Early or frequent withdrawals will interrupt this process that result in lower return in the long run. For example, withdrawing 10,000 ringgit today could lead to a loss of around 37,500 ringgit over 30 years, considering the compounding effect. So other than loss of compound interest benefit, economic inequality will also increase. Data indicate that certain groups, particularly the Bumi-Putra group, have experienced significant reduction in EPF saving due to the withdrawals. Those with lower saving are more likely to face financial hardship during their retirement years, and this will widen the economic gap between each group in Malaysia. When they have lower saving in the later years, this will lead to a higher dependency on social welfare system. Insufficient retirement saving may lead individuals to rely more on the government assistance program. This will increase the strain on the public resources. The dependency on social welfare system can divert funds from other critical areas and overall affect the economic stability. Lastly, the EPF is a significant institutional investor in Malaysia capital market. Frequent withdrawals can reduce the fund investment capacity and therefore will lead to reduced funding for infrastructure and development project and therefore slowing down the economic growth.
In macroeconomics, two primary issues often arise in any country: unemployment and inflation. So today, we will focus on inflation, particularly in the context of the Employees Provident Fund (EPF) withdrawals in Malaysia. Let's examine how these withdrawals impact inflationary pressure in the economy. First, EPF withdrawals increase liquidity in the market, enabling higher consumer spending. While this can stimulate short-term economic activity, it risks inflation if demand surpasses supply. For instance, the retail sector may experience price surge due to heightened consumer activity. Next, we consider cost push inflation. When EPF funds are withdrawn, investment in infrastructure and productive assets may decline. This creates supply side constraints over time, leading to higher production costs and ultimately increased price in various sectors. Finally, large-scale EPF withdrawals could affect investor confidence and reduce foreign capital inflows, weakening the ringgit. A depreciated currency increase the cost of imported goods, further contributing to inflation. In conclusion, while EPF withdrawals offer immediate financial relief and economic stimulation, they also carry risk of inflation. Policymakers need to balance these short-term benefits against the long-term economic implication, particularly regarding consumer spending, cost-push inflation, and currency stability.
This article explains about contractionary fiscal policy. We need to know what are the definition of contractionary fiscal policy. Contractionary fiscal policy involves measures such as reducing government spending or increasing taxes to control inflation and reduce excessive demand in the economy. Second of all, we need to know what are the application in the context of EPF withdrawal. What are the relation between them? If EPF withdrawal lead to excessive consumer spending and inflationary pressures, the government may need to implement contractionary fiscal policy to stabilize the economy. On the other hand, we need to know what are the example of it. For an instance, taxes on luxury goods or high-income earners could be increased to curb non-essential spending, ensuring that inflation does not spiral out of control. For complementary role of monetary policy, in addition to fiscal measures, Bank Negara Malaysia could use monetary tools like raising interest rate to reduce borrowing and limit excessive liquidity in the economy. This could really be helpful for the government to reduce the excessive demand occur in the economy.
The key is balance. While these measures are designed to stabilize inflation, they must be implemented carefully to avoid stifling economic growth. This is especially important in a scenario like EPF withdrawals, where immediate financial relief for individuals must be weighed against the long-term economic impact. To sum up, contractionary fiscal policy supported by monetary tools can play a vital role in managing the economic ripple effect of EPF withdrawal.